You guys, so I think this is the first time showing my face on the YouTube channel. So basically, like I made, like from the last post I made, I mentioned that I was going to start a challenge where I'll be building workflows listed on Upwork. Basically, like the gigs listed on Upwork, we'll be building exactly what the client is looking for, and we'll be documenting it for the for the next 7 days. And basically, for today, the first system I actually saw, I mean, the first gig I saw on Upwork was this particular gig. I think basically the brand is an home care brand. It's a home care brand that cater for adult needs. I think the name of the brand is Loreto Care or something like that. They are located in California, Mexico, and they have both English and Spanish speaking clients. And basically, what they're looking for is basically they're trying to like make their own client intake digital because I think their client intake system is currently manual, so they're trying to make it digital. So according to what the person mentioned in the job description, he mentioned Google Form, he mentioned Google Drive and Google Sheets. Basically, he's trying to ensure that everything is organized and well set up. So basically, I built exactly what the person is looking for, and basically, this is the N8N side of things. And we created a form on Google Form, like the person mentioned, and we added just some random questions there. Then we linked it to Google Sheets, and whenever a form has been filled, the response will be sent to the Google Sheets. Then the Google Sheets would trigger a workflow on anything once a row has been added. Then the AI would write a summary of the person's um, details or data. Then it would create a file for the person in that particular drive with the person's name as the title. So let me just put it into action. So it's not just all text. Let's just add some random data there. Cool. Cool. Then for the date, let's just one random date. Then for the address, I go for something like Julio Second Street. Then for the phone number, let's just add the random phone number as well. Then emergency contact name, um phone number. Then preferred language, let's go for English because this is basically for people who speak Spanish. So that way they can select the kind of language they want to commute in. So they add any other additional notes. Let's just add something simple. So once they click on support, the response will be sent to the Google Sheets, and once the row is added, it will trigger a workflow on anything. So now if we check it, the row will be added soon. Okay. Alright, as you can see, the row has been added, and that would have triggered a anything workflow. So the name we added, and the timestamp, and some other details we added according to the form. Then on the anything side of things, if we check the execution, we would see that particular execution and we would see the details. So now you can see, oh, what's that? Okay, as you guys can see, you can see the particular run we just made right now. It's has succeeded. Let's wait while it loads. Um, why is it taking so long? Basically, while it loads, let me just put you through the whole process of like creating an anything account. You go to Google, you search for anything and anything.io. Then once you search for anything.io, you search it on the web, you would see their official. It will be the first page, or you could just play input.io and it will take you to the official website. And I think this okay. Now the particular execution we just did right now has finished loading. So if you open it, you see that particular data, that particular row that was added was the one that triggered the workflow. And if you open this Google Sheet node, you see the person's data. Now you can see the details we added, the row number, the person's name, and basically all the details from this particular row on Google Sheets was sent to N8N and it triggered the workflow. Then the response was sent to the AI model, which basically wrote a summary of the person's response. Um, then it triggered the Google Drive node, which created a file for the person in the Google Drive. Now, if you open this Google Drive and I go to this particular drive I just created, you will see the person's name. Okay, you can see the person's name as the title of the file. Now, if I open the file, you will see the person's summary, the summary of the person's data. Let's give it a minute. So back to creating an account, you click on start for free. And once you click on start for free, you basically just fill the details they ask you. They ask you for your Gmail, the name you want to add, and some other details. Alright, so the that particular file has finished loading. You can see the person's name as the title. Then the summary written by the AI, you can see that it's well formatted. And basically that's all. So now to build the workflow, let's go to the canvas. Build what we gotta build. Now, if we come over to the editor section and all right, so I've actually published the workflow and why we build it. So now you search for Google Sheets. Once you search for Google Sheets, it will be the first node that will pop up. Then you click on Google Sheets and you scroll down to triggers. Click on trigger. The trigger you will select is on row added, or you could even go for on row added or updated, but that's not really necessary. So we'll be going for on row added. So once you click on row added, it would open the note, and as you can see, you would just leave this alone like this. Then you select the particular documents from your Google Sheets that you wanted to, like, analyze. Then you click on that particular sheet, that particular document, I mean, then you choose a sheet, which would usually be sheet one. So the trigger will be row added. Then you go to you click on this plus icon as well, and you search for any AI model of your choice. By just You can just click on this, and you can choose any AI model of your choice, maybe Anthropic, Gemini, Olama, OpenAI, whatever. So for me, I'm using OpenAI because I think I was given free credits. So you select your action. Your action will be message a model. So once you click on message a model, the resource will be text, and you choose the model you want. You can go for any model of your choice, depending on your maybe subscription or whatever. Then I just want to go for let's go for 4 mini and this. Then you put your system prompts. You can just ask Claude or ChatGPT to help you write the prompt. You explain what you're trying to build. Then you ask Claude to help you write the prompt. And yeah, so the AI model will basically summarize the whole data coming from Google Sheets and make it well structured in form of a summary. Then you search for Google Drive as well. Uh, you search for Google Drive. So once you search for Google Drive, you open Google Drive as well. The operation would be create file from text. Then you click on the operation which is create file from text. Then you will map the output coming from this particular AI model to this file content. Then you choose the drive and you choose the folder you want to go for. So for me, let me put this into action because I want to ensure you guys understand. Now, let's choose the document we want to go for, which is this. Then we choose the form response one. Then for the AI model, let's just swap the stuff. Let's swap this for this. Then you map this to this, and basically, then let's try to execute this. It's going to wait for a row to be added, and okay, it's already outputted the records from Google Sheets. Then the AI model will write a summary for each one of them. Then it will create a file in the drive I selected. But okay, I haven't configured this node. Then you can see the output coming from the AI model. Then you map it to the file content. So after mapping that to the file content, bam, then you can make the file name the person's name on Google Sheets. Then you just map this to the file name. Then for the parent drive, the drive would be my drive, and the folder would be Dorito Cares parent folder. So if I execute this step, it will create a folder for each one of those records coming from Google Sheets. So if I go to Dorito Cares, you would see that it has created a folder for each one of those records coming from Google Sheets. Now let's go to Dorito Cares. You can see it has created a file for each one of those persons. And let me show you an example of what the file looks like. So you can see an example of what the file looks like, and basically that's exactly what the person is looking for. And the person also mentioned in the job description that you should ensure that the workflow is open to like adding other workflows like scheduling and other stuff like that. So it's really important to consider stuff like that because for this kind of workflow, the person could easily add other workflows like scheduling workflows and other workflows the person likes. I also built a dashboard as well, but I was having some issue with the whole landing signing page. But I'll definitely try to post the final product of the dashboard and you guys will be able to see it. So basically that's all for this particular gig we saw on Upwork. I'll be doing this for the next 7 days, and you guys can buckle up and just follow me along. That's all. I'll catch you guys in the next one.